Good morning.
Morning.
Today we are exploring Upton House. It's just on the border of Warwickshire and Oxfordshire. We've been here quite a few times before, but never obviously in a pandemic. All the grounds are open, but the house and I think the restaurant isn't, probably not the shop either.
No, probably not much, just the grounds.
But we'll have a wander round, show you the general layout of the estate, but should be a good time.
Should be a good time, and you can see it in the background. So we'll show you that later as well.
So from the car park that's kind of over here, and there's a little hut where they scan your membership cards. You have to walk up a very long drive to the house, as Izzy will now demonstrate. So just to give you a bit of information about the house, it was a home of a Jewish philanthropist, collector and chairman of Shell Oil Company, Walter Samuel, who was also the second Viscount Bearsted. It was heavily remodelled in the 1930s, and it was kind of like their weekend retreat where they'd come out to the country and enjoy modern comforts, the garden, and there's a huge collection of paintings.
Normally this would be the shop, but as you can see it is closed. One day we'll get to show you around in here, but unfortunately we have to wait.
So this is actually what we'd probably call the front of the house, the main entrance, but it's not the prettiest. The side that fronts onto the garden, the other side of this building, is actually probably a lot prettier. And then, so that's the drive we just came up. If you walk up here and turn left, that's where the cafe is. Cafe and restaurant. It's really nice, sort of orangery style cafe. See, this is the back of the main house with sort of terracing in front. The main entrance, you come from the other side of the house round through this side. There's some squash courts where that have been recently redeveloped, and they tend to have exhibitions, art exhibitions and things like that. And then on this main lawn is the old swimming pool over in the distance there. The main gardens, vegetable gardens and sort of formal gardens, as I said earlier, over this dip. You've then got some mature forests, and down in that valley then there's a bog garden and another cottage which I think you can stay at as a holiday rental, and then obviously back to the main house. Izzy,
Yes.
do you fancy a swim?
Yes, of course.
What, in February?
Yeah.
Oh no! So just to give you a bit of information again about the National Trust, it's obviously an organisation in the UK that owns, I think, nearly 250 properties and areas of natural beauty and areas of countryside that are protected. Hair's going crazy in this wind. We pay for membership to access all of these estates and areas, about £120 a year as a couple. There are individual memberships and family memberships, but really it's incredible value and gives you so many days out for a relatively small amount of money per year. So coming down from the top of the garden all the way down the bottom of the valley, you come to the mirror pool. In the distance over here you can see this would normally be a huge vegetable garden, so in the summer that is absolutely packed full of fruit and vegetable. There's a rose garden over here and this beautiful staircase. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Absolutely stunning staircase. Of course, at this time of year, being February, everything's still a bit bleak. We've not quite got to spring yet.
Beautiful reflection pond has had a lot of renovation in the past couple of years. Hopefully it's all fixed now, in which they had to drain it all and make sure it was all sealed, because I think it was leaking. I think it was losing a lot of water, but now it's in its full glory and I can't wait to see it in the sunshine.
So we're just about done here today at Upton House. It's been a really nice day.
Yeah,
really.
It's been lovely going out and just enjoying the grounds and making the most out of it.
I think it's worth coming if you live nearby, just for an hour or so, just to walk around the grounds. It's sort of a one-way system. There's not loads to see at this time of year. Obviously, being February, most of the garden's pretty quiet. I think you do much better if you really want a long walk, going to somewhere like Stowe that's not too far away, somewhere that's got much larger grounds, because at the minute you just can't go in the house. And it's a real shame, because it's a really beautiful house with loads to see, loads of art by pretty famous artists. So all in all, a really nice trip out just for a short walk, just to get some fresh air. So we're going to head home for some lunch. Thanks for joining us and see you next time.
Bye!
Bye!